Yo, Batung, is this really happening? Sounds like scream with me, guys, because like, what are we doing? Also, if you like my hair, please leave a compliment in the description. You know, I don't even know what it's called now, in the comment section. So, hi. I had to say I can do everything that Christ strengthens me. I can do everything that Christ strengthens me. God give me strength before I switched on this live because I was like, girl, what are you doing? And I had to conjure like the Barbras before me and be like, you've done things like this so many times in the past where you randomly start to do something that doesn't make sense. So what is the problem now? So yeah, I don't know what is the problem now. I don't know. I just what is the problem now? I don't know. I think the format, yeah, live at YouTube is just a whole different ball game. So it's not like as controlled as other YouTube videos and other content that you post on other platforms. So I was just like, that's why I'm just like, what am I doing? And right now in my train of thought, I was like, I zoned out for a little bit. I was thinking, but you do radio, and radio is also very much live. So what's the problem, ma'am? Anyway, let's step out of the problems and say hello, hello. Um, in case it's your first time seeing me, and I hope you can see me because I'm not sure what's on the other side. My name is Dipuka Molabohe. On this platform, my name is Barbs. On social media, it's Barbs because that is how I started. When I started, yesterday it occurred to me that it's been almost 10 years that I've been doing content creation on and off. I think it's important for me. It would be disrespectful to my audience to not mention how it's been very on and off. But 10 years nonetheless, close to 10 years nonetheless. Don't take it away from me, please. And um, I forgot where I was going to go with that, but yeah. Um, Barbs because my first name is Barbara, but I prefer to be called Dipuka because I feel like Dipuka is more of a representation of the woman I am. Anyway, so I am back here, um, and no promises will be made. And I'm wondering who's watching because do y'all even watch YouTube lives? And are y'all not out tonight? But anyway, um, yo, I'm trying and I'm hoping I'll be able to do this as often as possible. And when I say as often as possible, I mean every day. Yeah, even when my hair is not looking the best. So this was supposed to be a very temporary hairstyle. I've had it for 3 days now, and I've combed out the curls as much as yeah, that's stretched out as much as possible at this point. And by tomorrow, the day after, I will no longer have any curls, and it'll just be like just a what's this word, skill bottle kind of afro. But it's great to be back. I don't know if I'm supposed to do like a recap of where have you been. Hush. It's okay. Those where have you been sometimes they're that sad because it's like every time when you come back, are you supposed to talk about where you've been? But I'm recording live from my apartment. I don't know the name of things. I just want to bachelor kana ke studio kana ke I don't know. All I know is that we're in my living room, which is also the kitchen, and there's the front door. My fridge is over there, and then there's a door that goes into my bedroom, and then there's a door that goes into the bathroom. I don't know what that's called, but I'm hoping that I'm projecting my voice as much as possible because when I muntu monyana uh, the black beans, how did you black eyed beans? So I'm hoping you can hear me. It's also quite hot because of the cooking that's happening here. Where have I been? I've been around. Um, I was going through my YouTube videos from like 4 years ago, and wait, see, how do I start this conversation? let me start with the fact that I had a conversation with myself yesterday. Um, by the way, in case you are meeting me now in this 2025 version of me, I am born again, and yesterday I was having a conversation with myself about how I need to be kinder to myself about and reduce my expectations of myself because it's just a year into my being born again. And I'm not expected to know the Bible front to back. I'm not expected to have memorized all of the verses. I'm not expected to, like, if every time you say John 3:16, I know that one. I think that's the one that says, here, Casimo. I'm not gonna embarrass myself on the live. Well, when it just is not coming to me. My memory also doesn't work like that, where I'm just like, and that's why I don't like 30 seconds. But I think whomsoever, yeah, I know that because I don't understand like saying whomsoever. But anyway, I'm not all of these expectations. I think we watch a lot of YouTube and TikTok pastors and YouTube and TikTok Christians, and then, but it's in your pressure, yeah, where we're supposed to be on our spiritual journey. And you take a step back and you realize, actually, I'm only a year into this. I'm not supposed to know all of this. I'm not supposed to be perfect at reading the Bible every day. I'm not supposed to be perfect at serving Mokelekeng. It's a year into my salvation. So that is actually the rant for this day. In addition to hi, where have I been? I've just been around, um, and I wanted to share two things, that one bad, one good, that I experienced today. The bad thing or the frustrating thing that I experienced today was one of my clients has delayed in paying me, which has disadvantaged me greatly. I was supposed to be doing my hard Mara and chat, um, uh, in addition to other things. So that's one of the things that like really bummed me out this evening. Um, the second thing, which is the good thing, is that while I was in my car just staring into space, thinking about how exhausted I am, I hear Barbara. I'm like, I wonder who's calling me. And I turn to my left and I see it's a car on my left. It was um, some guy we grew up with in the neighborhood in phase 2. And his name is Kennedy. He's like, Barbara, I listen to your radio show every Saturday and I love it. And I'm like, at this point I'm awkward because at this point where I'm picking meat, some stubborn meat from my teeth with my nail. And when I turn, like I see and there's two people staring at me, him and the person who was driving, and I'm like, oh my god. Also, stage. I was like, okay. And he's like, I love your show. I listen to it every Saturday. And I'm like, what? You love my show? He's like, yeah, it's really great. You're doing really well. And I'm like, in that moment, I think it just like broke this, I don't know, this bubble that I've been in where I've been convincing myself so many negative things. They like to say like a prophet is not recognized in his hometown. And if you're not careful, you can take that and you can make that like your, how can I say, your, you can take that and you can run with it and just end up feeling like you're not supported, basically. And just make that your reason for your drive for your drive, and it can make you like not feel appreciated, and it can make you not appreciate where you are. And so when he said that, I was like, wow, this guy was actually from my hometown. He's actually from my neighborhood where I grew up. He saw me when I was this small. He knows me. Like, he's seen the various stages of my growth, and he appreciates my radio show and he loves it. And he says he listens to it every Saturday. So maybe that a prophet is not recognized in his hometown is not 100% true. And I shouldn't just make that you know what, the defining whatever, or the drive, or my what's it called, the truth, you know, behind this season or whatever, or this season that I want to go into. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So those are the three things that I wanted to talk about today. And I have nothing much or nothing more that I wanted to share today. I hope that y'all can see me and it's not just me cut off. And I really hope y'all can see me. If you can't, I'll be very bummed. But first attempt, we'll see how it goes next time. And thank you for watching. I am going to cut this live now. I hope you guys could hear me too. I'll try more in terms of my voice projection because we do not have a mic yet at this time. Thank you and good night. How do I stop the live, guys? I don't know how to stop the live. I don't know how to stop the live, guys. Send help.